The rumors were swirling, but there you go. It's official, and it is done. Tyler Toffoli is no longer a Montreal Canadien. Where has the time gone? It just seems like yesterday I was here with you guys celebrating the signing of Tyler Toffoli on such a great contract. 4 years, $4.25 million. He only ends up playing a season and a half with the Canadiens, but that included an incredible cup run with the Habs. So I have to thank Tyler Toffoli for his time in Montreal. It was an absolute treat. Would have loved to have him around a little bit longer, but in the state that the Canadiens are in right now, they just don't need his services. I had a feeling he would not survive this reset, despite the term on his contract. He's just such a valuable player. He plays in all situations. Penalty kill, he's great 5-on-5, and he can put the puck in the back of the net. So the Calgary Flames have gotten a stud, and you know Daryl Sutter behind the bench for them is really happy, having had him for their cup run back in 2012. So great trade for the Calgary Flames, and it looks really good for the Montreal Canadiens as well. In return for winger Tyler Toffoli, the Montreal Canadiens receive a first-round pick as well as a fifth-round pick, and they also get prospect Emil Heineman. And this is a left-handed right winger out of Sweden. He was drafted in the second round, midway through the second round in 2020. So we add another good prospect to our pool. This is a goal-scoring winger, so that's exciting, and of course you love seeing the Habs rack up even more first-round picks. The first-round pick, of course, is top 10 protected, so if the Flames happen to win the lottery, they're getting their pick back, and they'll be sending us another first-round pick. But that, you know what, depending on the terms of it, that might actually work out fairly well, because if they do happen to win the lottery and we don't get this year's first-round pick, would that mean we get next year's and it won't be protected, potentially giving us an additional opportunity to land Connor Bedard? I don't know. That's just speculation, but we'll have to wait and see, you know, what the terms are of the specific terms are of the first round pick coming to the Montreal Canadiens. But so far we know that it is top 10 protected, and it is a 2022 pick, so it's for this upcoming draft. Another interesting note here, we also acquire NHL roster player Tyler Pitlick, a right-handed center in this deal. He gets to play with his cousin Rem with the Montreal Canadiens, so a bit of a consolation prize, I guess, after being shipped away from a potential Stanley Cup contender, the Calgary Flames, and having to play the rest of the season out with the Montreal Canadiens, unless they end up flipping him as well, you know, towards the deadline. He could hold value for, you know, as a center, a right-handed one for some team going into the playoffs. We'll have to wait and see, but right now, that's the third Pitlick now in the Montreal Canadiens organization. Of course, Tyler and Rem, they'll be on the NHL team, and we have their, Rem's brother, young brother, Rhett, as a prospect too. So, yeah, you know, interesting note, but, you know, it's, God, it's a shame to see Tyler Toffoli go, but looks like we're inching closer and closer to possibly a full rebuild here. Tyler Toffoli going out the door. There's talk they could be trying to get Jeff Petrie traded before the trade deadline. You know, Carey Price's future is still, you know, who knows what's going to happen there. But yeah, it's looking like full rebuild might be the route this team takes. And luckily, I've said it many times here, we're already a few years ahead in the process because of all the drafted players the last few years and because of all the picks the Habs have. And we've just added a couple more, a first and a fifth from the Calgary Flames. So let me know, guys, what you think about this deal for Tyler Toffoli down in the comments. And of course, if you like these videos, hit that like and subscribe button. Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go, baby. Woo!